Welcome back, Nerd Herders. We're back for a Sunday special. We're playing an exhibition game. I'm going to be playing the Chiefs versus the New Orleans Saints. I'm ready. Let's do this. You guys ready? Simulation? Yep. Exhibition. Oh, okay. Exhibition. Even teams. 7 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, that should do about right. Celebrate Popcorn. Like Cochran Mania. Stadium is Chiefs, 4 p.m. Let's do 1. And let's do light rain. There we go. We're gonna do light rain. At least we didn't do snowing. Oh man. Sometimes when it snows here in Kansas City, oh, I wouldn't want to watch that. I wouldn't. All right, so this is just for fun. I think on Sundays I'm just going to do an exhibition game on either platform, either the NFL, Madden NFL, or NBA 2K. So
up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Kansas City Chiefs. With that, we're off to Arrowhead for the call from Kansas City. We'll hand it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable Arrowhead Stadium. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set.
That's because the Kansas City Stadium is loud. For real, it's loud as crap.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
All right. Looks like we're kicking. All right, yep.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first pick of the second round back in 2001. And that's the veteran Drew Brees.
Drew Brees' accomplishments have been borderline astounding. When you look back at what people thought about him coming out of college, so-called height issue, you name it, he can do it. And boy, does he prepare well for each and every game.
Line of scrimmage at 31 now on 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara.
Don't let him get
Only
nowhere.
a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Don't let him get
In
anywhere.
this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, Jones. Let's get in there.
Here's Brees to throw. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith.
Damn it.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
All right, ready? Let's get in there.
On 1st and 10, here's Brees. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
There we go.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41.
That's it, baby.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second
Two rushes
down.
for 1 yard.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said,
there we go.
Man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Nice. All right.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Come on, ready?
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And he finds Cook. And he gets us inside the 15.
Man, we can't let him get yardage, man.
Shy of the 10.
Stop him.
A big third down conversion with a gain of 28. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the...
And he'll take it in the end zone for the Saints.
I thought I blocked him, but I didn't.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
All right, come on.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone.
There we go, 32.
Nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So here are the Chiefs now under their veteran head coach, Andy Reid. As we get a peek at the former Red Raider and 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
All right, let's go. Let's try it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Williams. Demario Davis there on the stop. This is the offense we're going to see coming up in this one, and Travis Kelce will be key.
What a tremendous weapon he is, especially in the red zone. Knows how to find the end zone when running his routes.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now here's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And they'll get this well past midfield.
First down, baby.
Stopped just before the 35.
First down.
A gain there of 30 big ones. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, he's got Watkins.
There we go, baby, right there.
Inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Oh, what? Oh, he's supposed to turn around.
Should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Damian Williams, the man he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he will take it on.
Boom! Touchdown, Kansas City.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
That's what I'm talking about.
As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown.
There we go. And
the point after through the raindrops, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And in the end, it was all capped off by the Damian Williams touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
All right. We got to get
Saints
them.
Offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
There you go. Bring them back.
But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
He knows it's a blitz.
To throw is Breeze.
There we go.
And that'll be incomplete.
Yes.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Breeze.
Yeah, he saw that pressure. He saw that pressure.
So possession 1 ended in 6. Possession 2.
All right, here we go. This is our turn.
Yeah, that's okay. They just got to get back to what they worked on in the opening drive and continue to make a few adjustments along the way. It won't be exact because the defense will make a few adjustments themselves. Just get back to your game plan.
What the hell?
Great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters.
They
Their
just,
leg drive, able to get it way
apparently I didn't switch to the right person.
And that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things.
Nice.
They got it. They've got
That's what I'm
momentum.
talking about.
I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space.
Let's get some yardage.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Oh, what?
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That looked awful fishy.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Damn it.
Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on.
First down, baby. That was an awesome catch, man. Good hands.
11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
All right, here we go. Put her in.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now Mahomes throw complete to his
down again.
Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Nice.
Tyreek Hill. 48
Good
yards.
hands.
And the
Oh,
Chiefs
that was
have taken the
beautiful.
lead.
That was
Correct me if
beautiful.
I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear
That's all right. Tight end didn't have it.
from the
Tyreek Hill
receivers.
did.
That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Butker on for the PAT.
Oh, damn it.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Nice.
So the drive there took 6 plays.
Don't get so
Capped
excited.
off
All right,
with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Okay, let's see.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Let's get it
that
going.
7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but
Sack him, baby, sack him.
Escape, and he goes down.
Sack him, baby.
State man, Chris Jones with a sack there. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end, Cook.
Damn it.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
That'll be complete to Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up the first down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
Nice job.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Breeze going to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff.
Here we go.
And now here comes Kansas City. And their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a gap.
What? Oh!
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill.
That was beautiful.
77 yards. And the Chiefs
that was gorgeous.
For 6 points.
Come on.
That is a dangerous combination right there as we are learning quickly. Mahomes to Hill.
And think about the number of ways that they're dangerous. Because Hill can run past anyone, so he can throw it all the way downfield to him. But also on the shorter catches, as we saw here, catch it underneath, catch it in front of someone, he makes a move or uses his speed, and he's still gone. Either way, he can go the distance.
And either way, good luck.
There it is.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's
all right, we're up by 2. Up by 2.
And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. 1 play, a long touchdown pass into the end zone.
All right, let's go to the left. Oh,
now
damn
after
it.
the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Yeah, there we go.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Alvin Kamara and the Saints set to start their next
All right, here we go, here we go, here we
He's just
go.
been looking for some space. You know, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Come on, there we go.
Set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Oh.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah,
I'm going to accept that one.
They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Alex Anzalone came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. It's Kelsey on the ground.
That's all right.
And
that's all right.
bring him
We're back
down
up there.
at the 13-yard line.
We're getting back up there.
The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown.
Oh, right in there, baby. Right in there.
There to make the grab. And the Chiefs
Oh, you thought a sack was going to hold me down? I don't think so.
The defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the game.
The extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
All right.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
Oh, was it supposed to span more than 3 plays? I didn't know that.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
So basically, he got 5 yards on that. He could have just touched back.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And this is not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
There we go.
A pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete. Daniel Sorensen there on the coverage. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Now Breeze. And this is Cook with a grab.
Oh, damn.
Bring him to the ground just shy
I missed him
of
completely.
midfield. 10 yards, good for the Saints first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
Oh, damn it.
Finding
Go.
Kamara.
Put him out. There we go.
What a play that turns out to be.
Oh,
36
man, that was...
yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Nope, out of bounds.
Now a throw to the end zone.
Sorry, buddy.
First down, but it winds up incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Breeze again here on 2nd and 10.
Oh, what the?
Traquan Smith.
No,
Touchdown
we weren't supposed to let him score.
Traquan Smith there to make the grab. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. They haven't fully climbed the mountain. And, it's blocked. Oh, the Chiefs have got it. Look at this, middle of the field.
Oh, I'm sorry, what was that? What was that?
The 40.
Did you just get a touchdown?
The 20.
Oh,
10.
I got a touchdown too.
And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2
Okay, I got 2 points. But you know what I mean?
And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down.
I got excited. What can I say?
Can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can.
I can see the comments now. You're an idiot.
Balance too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body.
That had to
squeeze
hurt.
it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that. That when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
All right. We got this.
Set to take over, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. And really a solid group effort. I mean, the montage focuses on him, and rightfully so, but it's been a good job of a team to get this lead.
It is a team thing.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions,
we got
wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner.
There we go. First down.
Before, you end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches.
That's all we needed.
But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Mahomes now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And all the way in for the Kansas City touchdown.
If Mahomes could do it, I mean, if anybody could do it, Mahomes could do that.
The first half is winding down, and the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
I heard a coach talking about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Let's try it.
They've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Working from the gun, Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Damn it. That's all right. That's all right.
Good pass, hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus.
Damn it.
Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
I got 11 seconds left. What can they possibly do?
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop it behind the line. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sport and abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Wants now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field.
Personal foul.
I'm not sure what this is about.
Defense.
Okay.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
On first down, Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
That's why I did it on the first down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Mahomes now to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had it.
So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
This is baby! The 15. And will take it in for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 55 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it.
I don't play traditional.
On their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there.
I think that's called really stupid football.
A drive there of just 4 plays.
Most people wouldn't do that.
With a Kansas City touchdown.
Oh, look, Microsoft. I wonder if they have anything to do with this game at all. I just thought maybe.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
He only got 9 yards, didn't he? I don't call that a good return.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half.
All right.
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Shocker. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
All right, come on, Jones. Let's get him. Let's sack him. Let's sack him.
Now Breeze on 3rd down.
Yeah!
Escape, and he goes
There you go. Bye-bye.
Chris
Take a
Jones
nap.
able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them.
Damn it.
They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of the Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. Now, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be
There we go.
You
The first down. There we go. First down. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. We just had to get out of there.
Start the ball inside the 5.
With my mess up on the kick return. Oh, man. That was a horrible kick
teams that
return.
like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
Sliding out of the pocket and going deep. It got his man complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
And that is how you get on the other side of the end zone.
78 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. That's a tough
I think I'm playing like rookie mode or something, so this isn't like
big arm, and he's got the elusiveness and the speed. So even though you force him from the pocket, he's still dangerous.
Bad idea, in my opinion, to force him from the pocket. Do everything possible to hem him in and make him make the throws from right there in the center of it. And look, we know he's got the big arm. You just noted that. But when he gets outside, it puts so much stress on your defense trying to locate where receivers are, make sure you're covering them, and he can throw the ball the length of the field. So you just tell a receiver, just keep going. He'll find him, and he did there.
This is taken at the 3.
There it is.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
All right.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a
There it is, baby.
Escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Nice.
Well, it was 2nd and long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, so I think we want to return
and took a shot
left.
downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation instead. Tried to get all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long, thought he needed the deep pass, couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
And this will do the job nicely, as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. So well done there, and these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies, and that...
Oh, damn it.
Taken down. Back at his own 7. Marcus Davenport, the first runner out of UTSA with a sack.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football, led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Oh, we're going to have to punt this time.
Oh, Oh, man, that was close.
We have
the
to punt this.
opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense as that fell harmlessly to the ground. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Now a fair catch called for and taken here, and that will set up his guys in great field position. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm.
Here we go.
He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
On second down, Kamara. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. And it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On the ground, Kamara. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
All right, let's get him. Let's get him.
From the gun on third down, Breeze. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down.
Come on.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks,
All right, they're going
they'll miss
for
on
field goal.
40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year.
Yep.
In this case, you want perfection.
It's all right. They got a field goal, not a
Way better
touchdown.
than
I'm
hits
good
the
with
ground
that.
Instead, going to an opposite color jersey.
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe?
That's a pretty good
waving the white
yardage.
flag
I was
and just
just
want to
gonna
get
say
out of
that.
here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels
First
that
down.
way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get
Oh,
that feel.
damn it.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Come on.
3 quarters have come
All right,
and
fourth
gone.
quarter. Here we go.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. On 2nd and 7.
Oh, damn it.
That's complete. It's Bell.
Damn
a
it.
1-yard gain there following the
1-yard gain.
pickup on first down. The Chiefs on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's a run for Williams.
That's all right.
And
That's
to the
all right.
49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Now here's Mahomes.
There's first
And this
down,
is
baby.
caught. That's
First
Watkins.
down.
They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the
all right,
decision
let's
to
try the
go
trap.
for it proves to be a good one. So in Saints territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Again, it's Williams. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And
First
boy,
down.
he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that
seriously?
football, he's
Oh,
gonna
come
be
on, that was a
so
first
short.
down.
It's a 5-yard pickup, but spotted a few chain links short of the first, so a little bit of decision time here coming up on 4th down. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? He is going to find Hill here. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Nice.
Tyreek
That was
Hill.
beautiful.
35 yards.
Let's try it
As
again.
his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the two-point try. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it
There we
on
go.
here in the fourth.
That one we missed earlier, the two-point conversion, we got that.
They're going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us, and they ended up going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Well, could also result in a melee later, though. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down.
All right, we got 4 minutes left to hold him.
The 23-yard line.
Let's see if we can intercept or something.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board.
All right, Jones, can we get it again? Can we get him again?
They don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. Breeze now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again for the 41. To throw, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
No first down for you.
7 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 at this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Yeah, damn it.
So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front move.
And in a 4-3 front, you've got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
Throwing there, but
hey, that's my first one, all right?
Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Watch the slap, watch the slap.
Again, it's Breeze. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
He had to make it up to the team.
Who else?
For jumping early that one time.
His 4th sack of the afternoon.
That's what he had to
Been around this
do.
league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook.
I went the wrong way.
They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
All right.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Well, that field goal block pretty much sums up the day for them, doesn't it?
Okay.
It really does. What's the word we often use? Symptomatic. It's just been a sign of how this one's gone.
Give a lot of credit to the guys who got in and blocked the kick. They've had the advantage all game. They continue to press it.
So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another
That was
touchdown.
beautiful.
This thing is ugly.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah,
what's that mean?
That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand. You want to rip it in a little. You fake it.
We're having fun, man. We can do whatever we want now.
Mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the
my
stuff she used to
grandmother did the same. It
preserve.
smells terrible.
Get that quarterback. And on.
Throwing on first down is Breeze.
Now get that out of here. Get that out of here.
Hold on to that one. It's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Breeze going to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. And that will be incomplete.
Nice.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And they're going to score again.
Oh, God, that was beautiful.
Touchdown as they just handed their totals.
Hey, rookie, that's the way to make an impression. Return one for a touchdown.
Yeah, welcome to the party. We saw him fielding those punts before the game, and it is
There we go. 71 to 16. Oh my
Young
God.
man, and now we know why.
They got a minute to come back.
The uprights, and the lead will swell by one more.
All right, here we go.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be
I
stopped
thought
just
I
shy
had
of
him.
the 25
Apparently
at the
not.
24-yard
Misjudged
line.
completely.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Almost.
Be honest.
don't forget
Almost
today.
got it.
Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo
Exactly.
going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly
They got
everyone's
first
today,
down.
coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Now Breeze. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
You got three down.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze.
Yeah, bring him down, bring him down.
Pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Chris Jones, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. And that will be incomplete.
And that's the
As
game,
time
baby.
has run out
That's the
on
game.
this football game.
Oh my
Big
goodness.
offensive
That was
explosion
awesome.
leading
That was
them to
fun.
victory, and the defensive guys.
It was just for
saying,
fun.
hey,
So, you know, those extra points were just that. It's just, oh man. All right, guys. Well, I'm out of here. As always, love you all. Game on and geek out.